These are the calipers to the 2000 GTS that I want to restore. I want to restore these calipers. These are going on my 2000 GT. And the very first step I have to restoring these is making sure the pistons can come out. Should be somewhat easy. So usually with stuff like this, you'd have to take compressed air to this, not that slippery valve, to this part right here to try to push the piston out. But in my case, I should be able to just hammer it out with a 1/4 inch extension. 1/4 inch actually fits in there. And it literally couldn't go any larger. Other than just me hammering it out, the only things keeping it on there was, well, let me actually just separate the caliper and the bracket. This is a 14? Yes, it is. One side pin bolt. 2 side pin bolts. Get the bracket onto the side. There's this little retainer clip. Whenever these calipers were connected to the car in the junkyard, I actually did try to push the pistons out using the hydraulic pressure of the brake pedal, but that didn't work too well because it was the brake master cylinder was disassembled. So I want to get this. I don't even see the retaining clip in here. I think I'm just gonna try hammering out, see what happens. So with the calipers in mind not leaking, what I'm going to do is refresh them externally with the bleeder screw and then the slide pins, which that slides, that is probably already compressed or just doesn't slide. Oh geez. Like, these aren't rusty at all, these have just been sitting for a while. Especially that one. I don't know why the passenger side is a lot worse than the driver's side for some reason. But nothing a little wire wheel can't fix. This thing is the wire wheel. The first time I figured out that the GTS calipers were different is because the side pin on these is a 17mm for some reason. And this one's, well, 17mm side pin. I want to try to remove these, because that one seems really like, ugh, that one doesn't move freely. Even with a wrench it's kind of difficult. So, big ol' wrench. Thank goodness that came out easily. I don't want to have to buy new side pins or side pin boots, but they're cheap, so I will if I have to. But it doesn't mean I have to. Ugh. Rusty. I looked at this part on Rock Auto for a replacement, and I just learned that it's on a bushing. You see that little lip right there? That's a separate piece. It's a bushing. This rubber piece is on a metal bushing. That's why. The GT isn't like that. The GT just has the thing come out. So I just broke the bushing. It can come out. It's just not going to be fun. It came out with a few taps, actually. It wasn't that bad at all. If anything. I mean, like, on one hand, I'm glad it's not, like, tapped in that well. On the second hand, that was really easy. Like, a lot easier than I thought it would be. I should be able to do this on camera. Widget right there where there's an opening for a flathead screwdriver. And then just, nope. Where? As you can see, we have got somewhere. Hey editor, you gotta do a little bit of a time lapse for me here. Beautiful, but I really wish I had something just to hold this while I did this. That'd be great. Let me show y'all what I'm doing here. So this is the second bracket, which I just removed the boots from, and they need their slide pins cleaned out. I got this, I think it's a plumbing brush actually from Ace Hardware. I got it from, it's a Odie. It'll be linked in the description. I had to bend it into there, I had to hammer it into the other one to get it to fit, but it worked. So put a little bit in there. I know you should be using brake cleaner in here, but brake cleaner isn't really gonna help much. Then I'll try to get as little of my hair in the shot as possible. Just bam. Should I just give these things a home job or a board job? I don't know. Yep. Here are the calipers and brackets for the wire wheel I had and the wire brushes. I think I did a pretty good job cleaning them up all around. There's a little bit of iffy in there, but I got most, if not most of it out. And then isopropyl alcohol. Beautiful. With everything all masked up, I'm going to give it the first layer of primer. And with this, I'm going to go from side to side and then up and down. Actually, if anything, I'll go up and down first, just because I need the can to be upright. It's a little bit windy, but no problem. They're all under here, and they are dry, but I can't paint them because of all the wind happening right now. Would you look at this beautiful idea I had? I just wanted to put one more layer of primer on the calipers and brackets before that one can stand up. That'd be great. This is a baller idea. This little, not paint booth, but more of just everything's elevated so I can hit all four now. I let these dry overnight and they just fine. Got the red paint, as you already saw. I'm just gonna keep on spray painting and see what happens. It's also very windy out here, so be mindful of that. The wind is kind of killing me here, oh my goodness. Let me just show you specifically. Like specifically right here. It's alright, kinda ish. Have to repaint it on the bottom end. So I painted the bottoms there. I let them sit for like 30 minutes, and being that it's Florida, it's like a very small amount moist out here. So other than putting another layer on the bottom of the calipers and brackets, I'm going to paint the top, and then I'm going to let the paint dry for like an hour while I run errands, and then see where it's at. Right. I want to start with this one, but like the camera is in the way. No, the camera's not in the way. And then repeat. I'm gonna do all that on the back side. This will all dry for an hour while I shouldn't need another can of red. I don't want to buy another can of red. Getting the final layer of red all around, and I had to fix up these little spots, most of the mounting spots on the bottom with some 320 grit that I have over here. I thought this was 1000 grit, but 320 is just fine. And now I get to repaint that. But that's alright, I planned on hitting the bottom one more time anyways. As the calipers are drying out in the front yard, I'm in the backyard with the side pins, which I want to just freshen up again with the wire wheel. Smaller one this time, it's a little more aggressive, but not enough to, it might scratch just a little bit, but it wouldn't really matter. And it's mainly this bolt right here, which I never fully cleaned. The other ones, they have the zinc coating on them, so like a little bit of zinc coating. I'm contemplating painting these, but I know the moment I go to tighten them with a wrench, the paint will just come off since it's not much paint and it's not a good paint job. It's just like a little so probably won't, but still gonna clean these up. A little bit of a wire wheel and a fresh battery since the first one died, and then the steel wire brush, and get this thing out of there. They are all nice and shiny now, and I could touch all four of them without them being sticky or gross, and they're all mostly nice and clean, like 90%. It's just a little bit of varnish that I can't get off, but that's quite alright, it doesn't need to come off. Out of all of the cans of paint that I have, I do use only one brand, Rust-Oleum. I really like Rust-Oleum's paint, especially for the applications I'm using it for. But the red paint was the only caliper paint I was able to find. This is engine enamel. It'll work, it's high temp, and it's a clear coat. Here we have the calipers, which have been sitting for like maybe a day or two. And then we have the slide pin boots from Carlson Rock Auto, and we should do just fine. I wanted to get the Ray Bestos ones, so that way the brand would match with the pads and rotors, but they were like 20 bucks and these were like 8 bucks, and there's not really much of a difference there to me. As I'm working with the other caliper, I tried putting the slide pin on first, and you can just see how much of an airtight seal that is, completely covering the lip there. Like, wow. Oh goodness, the dogs are going crazy. We have 2 completed Celica GTS calipers. I tried to rebuild them, but the seals were so, I guess, good on them that they were able to push back in, and they didn't leak any fluid out. So I'm gonna call this a win. To refresh, not rebuilt, and definitely repainted and ready to go on the car, because I also have the pads and rotors ready and a complete brake flush, but I need some time to do that. But I'm happy with where these 2 calipers are at. They would slide a lot smoother right now if there was grease inside the slide pin holes, except there isn't, so there's barely any air in there, so slight movement, but not really enough movement right now. And that's it. Like and subscribe.